6:49, this is your morning in 8 minutes. Knoxville police asking for your help finding this missing man. Be on the lookout for 77-year-old Johnny Robert Ray. He was last seen at the Barnes & Noble on Kingston Pike Saturday night. Investigators tell us he is showing the early signs of Alzheimer's. Officials believe that Ray's driving a silver 2011 Chevy Silverado with a toolbox in the back and a dent in the rear bumper. His license plate number is on your screen right now, BCZ 0136. KPD says he has ties to Hamilton, Blount, and Knox counties. If you see him or the truck, please call 911 immediately. And the Carter County Sheriff's Office needs your help finding these 3 missing siblings. Take a look at your screen. This is Jacob, Joshua, and Amber Harmon. All 3 kids have been missing since February 18th. Officials believe they may be in an older silver Subaru. If you know anything at all, call police.
And new this morning, while you were sleeping, crews with Rural Metro worked to put out this fire in East Knox County. This is on Roberts Road. Investigators tell us a camper caught fire. It spread to a home, causing heavy damage. Thankfully, the people living there made it out safely. And a person is recovering this morning after being burned in a house fire over the weekend. This happened on Dedrick Road in South Knox County. Fire investigators from the Knox County Sheriff's Office are working to learn how it started.
A Mascot man now facing multiple charges after police say he fired a gun inside a Strawberry Plains gas station. 4
people were inside when it happened. No one is hurt. Knoxville police say Kevin Garner walked into the BP station on Strawberry Plains Pike and demanded to see an employee. After being asked to leave, he came back and fired 1 shot into the ceiling. KPD officers took him into custody. Right now, he is facing multiple charges for aggravated assault and weapons, along with reckless endangerment. He's due back in court on March 3rd. And continuing coverage this morning, the man accused of killing Deshina Kyle could face the rest of his life behind bars.
Kyle was found dead off of Sam Tillery Road in September after missing for months. John Bassett charged with first-degree murder, abuse of a corpse, and tampering with evidence. The state now seeking a life sentence without parole. Court documents say the crime was cruel. We have these new court documents right now on the WVLT News app. And the 15-year-old boy accused of shooting and killing Austin East student Stanley Freeman Jr. will be tried as an adult.
Freeman died shot while driving a car as he was leaving school last year. Right now, Rashawn Jordan is facing first-degree murder charges. The state is asking the judge to try him as an adult because of the aggressive fashion of this murder, saying Jordan cannot be rehabilitated. The defense argued Jordan is just a child and could benefit from rehab for the next couple of years. The judge eventually denied the defense, saying the murder was planned and organized. Jordan's bond is currently set at $2.5 million.
Right now, a student and her family now suing Knox County schools. They say the girl has a rare medical condition that makes her panic when she hears chewing gum and other eating noises that most people don't even notice. The lawsuit is asking that gum and food be banned in all classrooms that she attends. Right now, we have all of these court documents if you want to read them inside the WVLT News app. And after almost a month after resigning from Alcoa, head football coach Gary Rankin is taking a new job. He's the winningest coach in Tennessee high school football history, and he's headed to Boyd Buchanan High School in Chattanooga. Rankin resigned in January, saying he wanted to move closer to family. Alcoa won its 7th state title in a row back in December.
Well, WVLT is your official station of the Vols. We now know where the Lady Vols will be seated in this weekend's SEC tournament in Nashville. The team will be the 3 seed for the 2nd straight season. We'll play either Georgia, Alabama, or Auburn on Friday night. Tip-off for that game is at 9:30. We'll have you covered.
Around the world this morning, you are looking live at the capital of Ukraine in Kyiv. The city's mayor says they are now completely surrounded by Russian forces. Tens of thousands of Ukrainians are trying to escape, crowding onto trains and driving towards safe borders. Delegates from both Ukraine and Russia are set to meet in Belarus today, right along the Ukrainian border.
And despite the invitation, Russia is showing no signs of ending their invasion. A massive convoy of Russian tanks and armored vehicles approached Kyiv last night. Meanwhile, Russia's nuclear force is on high alert this morning due to what Vladimir Putin called, quote, aggressive statements from the U.S. and its allies. Today, diplomats at the United Nations are gathering for a rare emergency session of the General Assembly. They're expected to vote on a resolution calling for peace in Ukraine.
We do have a recall alert for you this morning. 4 Ford recalling nearly 250,000 pickup trucks, their F-250 and F-350 Super Duties ranging from 2017 to 2022. The issue is with the drive shafts. They can fracture, causing loss of power or loss of control if that drive shaft falls out, hitting the ground. Dealers will inspect the drive shafts and repair them if necessary. If you own one of these trucks, Ford will send you a letter starting in April. And an investigation is underway looking at Honda's automatic braking systems, or ABS. The National Highway Traffic Administration says the investigation started after nearly 300 reports came in claiming the system caused cars to slow or just stop for no reason at all. In 6 cases, the sudden stop resulted in minor accidents. Almost every new car sold now features an ABS system to help drivers avoid accidents. It is too early to say whether the investigation will lead to a recall.
Well, it's 6:54 this morning. We do want to get a look at the roads on this Monday with Whitney Turner.
We're following an incident on I-40 eastbound. This is right around Paper Mill. You can see we got several vehicles in this tricky spot right there on the shoulder. No lanes are blocked, though. Just want to use caution if you're driving by that way. It's not causing a delay. But we do have some pockets of dense fog that could impact your commute. This is a live look at I-40 in Roane County, right around Buttermilk Road. You can see those dense conditions. Want to make sure you got your low beams on and you're using caution. But taking a look at your drive times, you are looking good getting out the door. All interstates are moving on time.
Your first alert forecast with Chief Meteorologist Heather Haley.
And at least we're moving into a new week and, well, a new month tomorrow with better weather, quieter weather, dry, warming. There's a lot of good adjectives to describe this week for once. But notice by the end of the week, that'll be when we actually start to see more clouds really increase. And then that leads up to some spotty rain at first. Still seeing some isolated showers for Saturday. I was mentioning this last week, kind of just beyond your first alert 8-day planner. Isolated going into Saturday and Sunday. But notice what's building to our west. That would be the next front. So that's where the end of your first alert 8-day planner comes with more rain moving in. That means we've got a good little dry stretch, or basically all of our mud and runoff has a chance to finally go away. We're lifting that moisture out of the ground, though, and seeing it in the form of fog. That's why we have some dense fog around Oak Ridge and patches of fog throughout the valley. It could easily run into just a very isolated pocket of fog just because everything's so saturated. More haze is spreading out here in far northeast Tennessee at the moment. More 20s is spreading out too. It's 29 currently in Knoxville, 27 in Crossville to Everts, 25 in Middlesboro. So yes, it is cold morning. It's 24 at Newfound Gap and Andersonville, 27 in Sevierville. A close look here, you can see, yes, we share a clear but beautiful morning. Nice, beautiful start here. In your Monday planner, notice we've got a nice calm wind out of the north. We're going to turn that around to catch that southwesterly flow starting this afternoon, and that's how we first make it to normal or seasonable this afternoon at 55. Then we really have more warmth to track for you this week. So I've got details on that coming up on the CW.
The word calm is a good way to start our Monday. All right, Heather, thank you. Thank you for watching WVLT News. We're headed on over to WPXX.
Have a good day.